Uh, you guys, you're cute. Stop it. I'm very excited because I have not gone live with this person ever. And I very much love him. I think he is so talented and so amazing. And he just joined the incredible Mina Masood. Oh, this is Doris. Royal Treatment moved me. Tommy Daddario joined as well, which is amazing because he's going to be saying hi too. I'm so excited to celebrate the Royal Treatment with you guys. Obviously, I came out a couple weeks ago and the reaction has been literally insane. I was so overwhelmed by that and a few other things in good ways that I just feel like I haven't even really taken the chance to thank everyone and to celebrate. And I feel this weekend and today for Valentine's Day weekend, it's the perfect time to do that. So I'm so freaking excited to go live with Mina. We're going to be here for 30 minutes. And then we're going to go to Twitter and do a little Twitter spaces. So you can keep listening to our voice. So without further ado, okay, Mina, I need you to request. To request to video me. Hold on, I also just saw him. If you comment as well, I think I can, let's see. No, if it says Mina Masood joined, I can't do that situation. It premiered, Owen Hart guy. The Royal Treatment, someone said, what do you mean by came out? Oh, here we go. Oh, hi, Rachel. Rick Jacobson, our director's wife, just joined, and that makes me so happy. Rachel, I freaking love you. Accept. Hello right now. Mina, I'm accepting your request, but it's just not letting accept. Oh, there we go. Yes.
What's up?
Woo! Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Oh my God, you have the hat. I should have gotten the hat.
Yep, totally got the hat.
I really need, okay, so for people who don't know, we gave hats to our cast and crew that has the emblem of the Livanian royal family, which is not a bee, a fly. Yes. I love that we're advertising this hat, even though no one can get it. So it's just
I'm just repping the film, you know?
Repping the film. Fun fact, I mean, I don't even know if you know this. So the scene where we're in the car together in the truck and we're telling each other's childhood stories or whatever. When we were editing, there was a fly in the take that we really wanted to use. I don't remember. Do you remember filming and there was a fly in there? Because
I do remember that fly.
Oh.
Yes.
I completely was in another planet that day, obviously filming. Because I was we're watching editing and we're like, what is in this fly? And then we're like, well, maybe we should keep it because it's the Livanian fly. And then we're like, nah, we'll just special effects it out. So we special effected out. It was great.
Oh, nice. So you used the take.
We used the take. It was a good take. I was like, we gotta use the take. But yeah, we just didn't use the fly, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Mina, I haven't seen you in person since New Zealand.
Yeah, since we wrapped, probably about a year ago, right? Yeah, about a year. We wrapped, I think, end of February. No, end of March.
End of March. Oh my God, how crazy that's been over a year.
Yeah.
I mean, not since we wrapped, but we were filming. We were probably we were getting ready to film around here.
Yeah. It's I mean, quick turnaround for a film. Most films take longer than this to come out for everybody watching. You know, if you don't know the ins and outs, usually it takes much longer. Aladdin we wrapped in the beginning of 2018. And then, it came out a year and a half. Yeah. Year and a half at least.
I mean, that's also still a pretty quick turnaround for a movie like Aladdin. You know what I mean?
Pretty quick, yeah. Yeah, true.
It depends, right? I also feel like sometimes indie movies, they're the ones that kind of take the longest sometimes of you film it and it might not ever come out. It might, Yeah,
of
exactly. So,
financing. Yeah, yeah.
but no, I definitely, this movie came out way faster than I thought it was going to. I thought it was coming out in the spring. So I was shocked that when we heard it was coming out in January, I was like, whoa, but I was excited. And I do have to take a second. I'm probably going to say this a few times today. So many people, and you and I have talked about this, so many people have been tweeting me, commenting, all these things that you guys want a sequel, which I know you and I are very down about. So everyone who wants a sequel, please keep asking for a sequel and tag Netflix film, tag watch what happens on Netflix. Is that the account? I think that's the account. Um, Something like that. Tag them
Yeah.
because we're down, but we really kind of don't have that control. I wish we did, but I love everyone
Yeah.
wanting it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I love everybody on Twitter and fans on Twitter. But yeah, if you want to see something happen, I think you got to tag the studio. You got to tag the studio. You got to hashtag it, because otherwise, they're probably not going to see it. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, yeah, we're definitely down. I'd love to go back to New Zealand. I still want to go back to New Zealand and just hang out because
Oh,
we we got there, we did 2 weeks of quarantine, then we got straight into shooting the film, and it was like back to back to back. Um, and I never really got to see New Zealand. I never got to hang out, so I definitely want to go back and just
I
hang.
know. I know. And it's such a beautiful country. And I'm so happy that we were filming in Dunedin because it was so cool. And like, I, I keep hearing from everyone who's watched the Royal Treatment, like, where is this magical place that you are? And I'm like, this place does exist. It's called New Zealand. By the way, Cameron just joined who played Walter. Um,
Cameron's in the house.
Cameron, say hi. Oh, that makes me so happy. Well, maybe we can guest him in a little bit because that would be awesome. But I was gonna guest someone else who is a friend of mine, Tommy Didario. I really like really obnoxiously pronounce the Italian. Um, I was on his Instagram show a few years ago or 2 years ago, whatever it was. And I thought it'd be fun since you and I are going on Twitter after this. And we will just be you and I talking. If we could have someone else to like join in and ask us some questions. So are you
Yeah,
down? Let
no,
me go
let's do
find
it.
him. Okay. Tommy, you have to request. And he also said he's on a beach right now. So I think that will be fun.
Oh,
Um,
wow, lovely.
I know. Love that. Love that.
Not
Ooh, someone
surprised,
just
by the
said, I
way.
want, what'd you say?
I was gonna say, not surprised. The weather in Los Angeles, in California, is amazing. If he's in California, I don't know, but the weather this weekend in LA is
Ugh,
pretty fantastic.
it's like stunningly beautiful. It just actually, yeah, I feel very, very lucky to be in LA because it's ridiculously beautiful.
Yeah.
Um, okay, wait, Tommy, Cam, I also saw you, Cameron, please stay here because I wanted to question you after. Hey, Tommy, what's up?
Hey, Laura. Hey, Mina, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on? Am I clear? Am I fuzzy? Can you see me?
You are so clear. I'm going to turn off comments
You good?
just for right now, just so we can see Mina, because I'm like, we can't really see Mina when the comments are on. But hi.
Hey, I'm coming live from, where am I right now? Naples, Florida.
Oh, I thought you were like Naples, Italy. I'm like, whoa.
Girl,
That's
I wish I was in Naples, Italy, but I'm in Florida. I'm here, but when you said, can you come and do a fun few questions, how can I resist? You know, I love you and Mina. I've been wanting to meet you. We have a lot of mutual friends, so it's awesome being here.
Nice, dude. Thanks for joining us, man. Good to have you on.
Oh, of course. Don't mind my,
happened.
like, sweat. What?
And I'm very excited for this to happen. I love that you're about to be like, and I'm sweating in hot Florida right now. We were like saying how great
Yeah.
LA, I can imagine Florida. But Tommy, you DM'd me and you were like, you're one of the first people to DM me to be like, I watched the movie and it literally just made me so happy. So thank you for watching, by the way.
I love the movie. All right, I'm always looking for like a good Netflix rom-com. I love rom-coms, and you guys nailed it. It's so fun. I agree with everybody wanting a sequel. We need a sequel. I just think it's just what the world needs. So if you haven't watched it, everybody, you need to watch it. But I've got some questions if you guys are ready to ask you.
We're ready.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. my number one question to the both of you. Your chemistry is insane. Like, sometimes you watch these types of films and you're kind of like, ooh, I wasn't really feeling their chemistry. So for the two of you, was it easy to get your groove? Did you find it right away? How was your first makeout scene? Like, give me all the details.
Well, we only had one makeup scene. I love the first, only one kiss. But Mina, you answer. I'm curious what you think.
Yeah, it was pretty. I
Okay.
mean,
Wait.
we FaceTimed
Okay,
a
here we go.
lot. Oh, okay. We FaceTimed a lot during quarantine because we couldn't, rehearse in person or anything. So, we did our fair share of FaceTime and Skype and rehearsals that way. And then yeah, we kind of got to know each other a little bit in New Zealand and hit the ground running. So yeah, I mean, Laura's pretty easy to work with, and I got to meet her sister and her mom because they're producers. So that always gets you to know someone pretty easily too when you meet, their family as well.
Yeah, and then Mina, I agree with everything that you said. I think us like Zooming and FaceTiming while we were both in quarantine was really helpful. And then Mina took me to some like plant-based options in New Zealand, which by the way, New Zealand like has it going on when it comes to vegan and like plant-based options. And where did the place we went to? It was like Let Them Eat Vegan, or what was that called?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, let them eat vegan or something like. Yeah, it was a hole in the wall kind of place. They did like sandwiches. They made their own cheeses, stuff like that. Yeah, yeah.
And yeah,
Wow.
I think it was just, I feel the same way about Mina. Mina is just a super easy person to hang with and get along with. And we have just such a great time. I will say, when we had our kiss scene, it was like near the end of the shoot. And I remember my mom, who is a producer on the film, was like, I'm sorry, I can't watch the scene. I'm like, Mom, you're a producer. Like, you have to watch. And she's so professional and she's so good. But she's like, oh, I just can't. I just, you're my little girl. Like, I'm like, Mom, you're like going to have to get over this because you're a producer and this is like a big moment in the film. So I remember laughing about thinking that she was like, I had to like walk off set to not see the kiss. I'm like, I hope it looks good.
That's amazing. I'm obsessed with that. I mean, like I said, the chemistry is insane. Now, is this the type of film the two of you always wanted to do? Like, everybody has a fascination with royals. So did you see yourself in this kind of a role, or did it just kind of happen and you were like, yeah, I'm down. Let's see how it goes?
Well, I mean, Mina, I feel like you have played royalty-ish before. So I feel
Right.
like it's just a royal kind of guy, I guess.
Kinda. I mean, wannabe royalty, kind of. But yeah, I really wanted to work for Netflix. That was something that, I had Netflix on my vision board for a while. So I really wanted to work with Netflix, and I wanted to do a romantic comedy, contemporary, because I feel like with Aladdin, right, it's a period piece almost. So
Totally.
fantasy, period, sci-fi, it's kind of all that stuff mixed together. So I wanted to do something contemporary and romantic comedy. So yeah, it ticked a lot of boxes for me for sure.
Yeah, and since I was a little girl, always wanted to be a hairstylist. I think most young kids, I don't know what it is. It's like you get a haircut. And I just remember being like 7. I was like, I will be a hairstylist one day. And I was not. Took a lot of work to learn how to look like I was a hairstylist. But no, I mean, honestly, on a serious note, like, this is my favorite type of rom-com. Like, I love the, regular girl meets prince of made-up country that doesn't exist. Like, so I was so excited when I got the script from our writer, Holly Hester. It's so freaking cute. And I just am very happy that everyone has taken it the way that we made it, and that is with joy, and everyone seems to have been enjoying it, which is great.
What was your favorite scene for both of you that you shot?
Ooh, I love the Uber scene. I love, like, that was our last 2 days of shooting or 3 days of shooting, but like the big dance scene, which was so intense when we're, out at night at the Uber and dancing. It was so much fun. I love that night.
Yeah, the Uber was cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I have a favorite. I have favorite outfits though, because his outfits were pretty fire. Like so I have favorite
Barbara,
outfits.
shout out Barbara, our wardrobe designer.
Yeah, that turquoise blazer was pretty cool. It was like blue. Well, it's not really turquoise, maybe blue, like a light baby blue, and then the pink was good too. So yeah, I have favorite outfits, but all the scenes, were enjoyable.
Yeah,
They were.
it,
Oh, now I feel bad for my answer. Yes, like every scene was my favorite scene and enjoyable. It was just, yeah, it was a fun shoot all throughout for sure. The Uber was just really special. It was just like a lot of, maybe it was because it was our last night as well, and so there's just a lot of love in the air of like the crew and the cast. We're all like, we love each other. So that was really good.
now, if you could imagine any sort of sequel, what would you want it to show? What would happen?
Um, I'll take this. I'll take a part of this.
Yeah, Laura's got to answer this. She's the producer, so
Well, no.
she's got to do this.
You answered too, but I will say one, and I hope Cameron is still watching. I think we want Walter to like find Richard. I think that is a big, big part of the sequel for me. And I think as well, it's funny, Holly, the writer, and I were talking about this. I also think if we were to have a sequel, it wouldn't take place like a year after the movie. I think the sequel would take place like a few weeks or a month after like the movie ends, because I feel like there's a lot to figure out as when the movie ends. That's why I really think we could have a sequel in regards to like, I mean, where are they going to live? Like, I have a lot of questions. So I think if we were to have a sequel, timing wise in the story, it would take place like maybe a couple weeks after that last scene in the movie.
Yeah, well, they got to figure out a way to save the kingdom, right? Because they were saving the kingdom with the marriage, and the marriage falls through. So they got to figure out a way to save save all of Lavinia. So yeah, definitely a lot to work out.
So back to New Zealand, I guess.
Yeah. What a drag. Yeah.
Have to, I guess.
That's amazing. You guys, one more question. I know you have a lot going on, but when people watch this film, we're in crazy times right now, and we're all looking for a slice of joy or just something that gets our mind off of everything, right? What do you hope people take away after they finish it?
I think obviously there's lessons. I watch films and try to take the lessons out of them, but there's lessons in this, staying true to yourself, obviously, following your instincts, going after what you love. There's lots of lessons to be had, but yeah, I feel like right now we just need something kind of lighthearted, something fun, something that doesn't take itself too seriously.
Right.
And a lot of films coming out, it's weird because I'm an actor, right? So I view things differently, but a lot of films I feel like you can almost tell that there's so much writing on them that kind of heaviness you can see when you watch the films. But I think, we're just in a time right now where our taste has changed a little bit. We want things that are a little lighter, lighthearted, a little bit more fun, not as heavy. We definitely don't want to talk about anything too political or too, too wartimey or, too heavy. Definitely nothing about a pandemic, you know what I mean? So I think we're just very, I think audiences are very,
yeah, they're wanting something. I know for me, I'm so anxious during this time and sad and frustrated and all these things. So I know for me, I turn on something that I'm just like, I want to smile and have joy the whole time. And I think with the royal treatment, that was our goal, is to just like bring joy. And I think it also does deal with identity. It does deal with finding yourself as in your own individual self versus where you are with your family. It does deal with a few other kind of like slightly bigger topics in a really palatable way for people to kind of enjoy and not have to think too hard. So I think overall, it's our goal, exactly what Mina was saying, was just let's bring some joy and have people smile and have people maybe be confused about what accents are happening. I just think overall it was just it was so much fun to make. And I know for me as an actress, as a producer, as any other thing I was on for this film, I just wanted people to have joy and happiness and have fun watching it, and the same, hopefully, amount of fun that we had making it.
Well, listen, I maybe shed a tear or two at some points. I'm an Italian emotional guy, so I'm not going to pretend like
Yes,
a tear
yes.
didn't fall out of my eye. It maybe did. I laughed. I wanted to dance with you guys. It's such a fun film. Everybody watching, go watch it again. The two of you, Laura, you know I adore you, and Mina, I'm so happy to have met you. Keep rocking on. I'm a big champion for the both of you.
Tommy, you are literally the best. Thank you for joining us while you were on a beach. I know you just did a photo shoot and you're crazy busy. So thank you for being part here. I think Mina's Wi-Fi is having a second. For the both of us, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure, love. So I don't know how to X out, so I think you got to X me out.
Okay, I'm gonna exit.
Love.
Hi, I don't know. Oh no, I don't know how to exit out either for you. Okay, let's see. Do you just press the X? Oh, Mina's
Yeah, you
gone.
press the X.
But I mean, do you have an X to press? Okay, hold on.
Do I have an X?
Oh, I got it now. Okay. I love you. Thank you. Bye.
I love you, babe. Bye.
Okay. Hold on. I'm putting comments back on. Poor Mina's Wi-Fi. We all know this is typically what happens with me in my journey. So I am gonna wait for Mina to come back. But Cameron, do you want to come on? Oh, here we go. Okay, Mina, I just accepted you again. There we go. Yay! Okay.
I don't know what happened.
Well, someone said it's not just you. Apparently my Wi-Fi is also trashy. So this is great news. This is great that we're having so much Wi-Fi happen. Wait, should we try to get Cameron to come in as well?
Yeah, let's see if Cameron's here.
Okay, let's just test all the Wi-Fi of all time and see how it goes.
Yeah.
Can you see me?
Cameron Rose.
Yes.
Hello.
What's going on, man?
Gosh.
How are you guys going? It's very stormy. I'm in Auckland. I'll see if I go to my deck. You might be able to see. I'll just show you. I'm really high up in Auckland. But can you see that?
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's a view.
It looks beautiful.
Oh, I'm in a great apartment, but we've got huge storms, big storms coming in.
I just love that we're
moment.
in winter in LA and New Zealand is in summer, and somehow we're having the sun and you're not.
You're hotter than we are, which is weird, but it has been nice, I have to say.
Apparently. Okay, wait, Mina.
So great to see you.
It's so good to see you. Give me 2 seconds. I think Mina.
We've lost Mina.
Coming back in. Hold on. Give me 1 second. And the Wi-Fi is still good. Someone said, I don't know what that means, if the Wi-Fi actually is good. Okay, wait.
Hi.
What's up, Cameron? How you doing?
Good. So great to see you guys. Look, I'm going to be in LA soon, so we'll have to catch up, won't we? I'll be there in March.
Yeah, we
for a
will.
bit.
Don't tell people
You know
details, okay? There's lots of people watching, Cameron.
I
We
know.
don't want anyone
Oh.
to kidnap
By
you.
the way, I was gonna totally ask for more details. So good catch, Mina. That's definitely not the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you staying? What's the address?
Oh, so I'm in this great apartment. I'm not going to say where I'm staying. I'm in this great apartment. I'll just show everybody New Zealand. This is Auckland. Of course, we filmed in Dunedin. So it's very windy, really windy. That's the Sky Tower. I know you guys didn't spend much time in Auckland, and Dunedin's so beautiful. But look, also I have to say, isn't it amazing? We were #1 in the world,
2 weeks
in the
in a row?
whole
2 weeks in a row.
world.
Cameron, I miss your energy, man. I miss your energy and your hair. Your hair definitely.
My hair needs a trim. It's been like I was like an opening night for oh no, something's happened.
Oh no.
Oh, what happened?
I think it's a Wi-Fi all around.
Okay.
I was just going to say, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Look, a sequel. People are asking for sequels. I reckon, that Richard A is great, but also, if we can, it would be so great to go to Calabria and see Izzy's extended family. Don't you think?
You know what?
Happy.
That is a good idea. Yes, do the sequel in Italy. Yes.
And
Yes.
but we get lost. Without giving these plot points away, something happens. Walter stuffs it up again, and we can't meet the mafia, but we meet some colorful characters, put it that way.
I think
I love it.
I think that's literally, we're just talking about Mina's dream. Because Mina, right, weren't you like, I one day would love to have a winery in a place, because you ride horses, and you're like, Italy was where I was thinking of, and now but then you went to New Zealand, you're like, maybe New Zealand's the place I should go. So I love the idea of now going to Italy, and you're like, I'm really just looking at real estate at this point.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I know that we all love.
I call into set. Sorry guys, I'm late. I was just looking at properties, and we went over, and I'm not gonna make it today. Sorry.
You like come in horse. I was very thankful that Mina not just knew how to ride a horse, but like can ride a horse well, because that was very important with the story for sure.
And that shooting night we did, which we went all night, was amazing. And I was so impressed because it was freezing cold, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and you guys just, every take, just nailed it. I was so impressed by you guys. And I saw Rick the other day. I had lunch with Rick 3 days ago. It's just to say hi, the director, Rick Jacobson.
I don't know if Rachel's still watching, but Rachel was watching at a certain point. Oh, I just love Rick and Rachel and their 2 beautiful daughters. I just have so much love for them.
Cameron, I think we need to get you in on the writer's room, because I'm loving this. I'm obsessed with this Italy idea now, that we just go shoot this in Italy, or a part of it, somehow. I don't know.
Well, maybe, I'm not sure what the budget is, but
Italy has to save Lavania, and we have to go to Italy.
Why don't we put things in perspective? We don't have a sequel yet, so I feel like we need to first get a sequel and then talk about filming in New Zealand and Italy, which will
I vote for Cameron in the writer's room. I'm just saying.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Cameron's like, if I'm Mel.
Yeah, great.
I'm so happy this reunion is happening right now. Truly, Cameron, you are so freaking good in this movie. The whole cast is so amazing. But I miss you guys. I miss you guys all so much. And to think that last year we were gearing up to film around this time is kind of amazing. And now we have a film out, and it was #1 in weeks.
Did you guys? I have to ask. We knew it was going to be successful, but did you think it would be this successful? I mean, like that's millions and 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 millions of people watch, and some people are watching it multiple times, I have to say. They're loving it so much.
I don't know. I always just feel blessed, man. Like, no one thought Aladdin was going to make $1 billion either, and it did that. And now this film, I don't think I was hoping it made it to the top 10. That was kind of that's what I was trying to manifest, that it made it to the top 10. So for it to be #1 2 weeks in a row and still in the top 10 right now is mind boggling, but definitely, very grateful for everyone who made that happen. Cause, artists and movies and, none of these things are successful without the people watching them and the audiences behind them. So, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
No, I feel the same way. I mean, I was hoping it would crack the top 10 in movies, not even the one that has series and movies, just top 10 movies. And yeah, I was absolutely blown away. Honestly, it's true. Someone just said, Hope247 says, Mina has the magic touch. Mina, you do. Mina has the magic touch. So I'm just happy we had, everyone that was a part of this film made it out of love. It was such a labor of love. It was there's a lot of challenges. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that we had to get done and do. And the fact that everyone just worked so hard and we had such an amazing time doing it with the working hard aspect. I was going to be happy no matter what, because I was just proud of this film. But the fact that it has done so well on Netflix is pretty amazing. It's pretty cool. I think also as a producer is like pretty cool. I'm like, yay.
Yeah, for sure. You should be so proud. And Cameron, you too, bro. People loved you in this film.
Know.
People loved you.
Win.
Well, the thing was, thank you. Thank you for putting me in it, Laura, and your mother and sister, and hi from me to them, please. But also, it was so great working with you guys, because we all got on so well, didn't we? And we had that time beforehand where we connected, and it's a team game, isn't it? So really, it was really everybody was so wonderful. But my key relationships were particularly with you, Mina, and you, Laura. They were the key relationships, and we just got on like a house on fire. So thank you so much, and it was such a wonderful, heartfelt story. And also, Walter you've given Walter a great journey, and also with Prince Thomas, that journey together, that long history, and those changes are so. People have said to me, they're crying all the way through it, particularly that turning point where you're, and I was watching it again, and I got quite moved myself, going, when you get fired, Izzy gets fired, and then it goes dark, and we have that big scene where you lift me up. Amazing you did that, and then it's and then it turns around again. Yeah, not giving too much away if people haven't seen it, but anyway, thank you.
No, you know what? I love you so much, Cameron, truly. And I'm so thankful that you're in this film. And, everything that we did, whether it was working on set or hanging off set. Do you remember we went to go see birds? What did we see? We went,
the albatrosses.
I keep forgetting what they're called. Yes, we went to go see after like our rap party, not rap party vibe, and I just remember it was like so much fun. Like being with you in any capacity was so wonderful, and again, that so just comes across on screen because you're lovely.
I'm mad I missed the albatrosses, but I did run with sheep, wild sheep somewhere.
Yes.
So that was good. That made up for it.
Guys, one last thing before we go. Mina, we're in New Zealand and America and Canada drive on different sides of the road, right? America and Canada drive on the right side, New Zealand drives on the left side. I'm petrified to drive. I try, I'm like, nah, this is not the vibe. Mina, you don't do any lessons. You've never done it before. You drive perfectly. You're like, great. And then you went someplace that there were sheep and you just ran with sheep. I still don't really know what the story is, but I love every part of the story.
Yeah, it was right by the beach. It was like New Zealand has these beautiful beaches everywhere. And so I drove around and found a beach, and right overlooking the water was this field with sheep. And so I just started running with the sheep for a while. It was probably someone owned them and saw me running with them and was like, what is that crazy man doing running with sheep?
It's kind of amazing. Well, Cameron, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being part of our film. Hopefully, again, like we said, if you guys want a sequel, keep asking for one, tag Netflix. I know we'd all love to make it happen. Now, Mina and I are going to go on a Twitter Spaces, which we are 3 minutes late for, and we're going to make it happen. But Cameron, thank you have such a great day, and stay safe with the storms.
Yeah. See you guys soon, and so great to see you, but let's talk again soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
Great seeing you, Cameron. Bye.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.